Don't worry, guys.
Yes,
It's all part
I
of the
am an
process.
edgelord.
Oh, look, so
Hey,
he's
I
got
gotta
the
say,
permanent
how
gloves
did I
on.
miss
Big.
shit yet?
He lives again!
Gather round, children. Story
Hold on,
time.
guys, I crashed again. Gotta reload.
God damn it, Jaden!
Dead bodies everywhere.
Are they living dead bodies?
As far as you can tell, they're all just dead bodies. And you also see this. But as far as you can tell, it isn't moving. You also think it's a corpse.
Okay, is that the current situation at hand?
Yes.
Is this combat?
You can treat combat has started, but it's soft combat right now.
What the fuck?
I'm just gonna throw Fappy in there.
Cause it's too late
Better.
now.
Well, no, I can... Well, it's a school... fuck, it's still toggled to grid.
Is he the mascot of the school?
No, but the entire school heard the, roar. It was a school shaking roar.
No, perhaps we should have gotten the headmaster to come look at this.
He might come in. It all depends on how everyone does.
Maybe if we could just make a shitload of loud noise, we can get him to come over here.
Ah!
Well.
Oh no! Ah! No.
Zuper's vines, fall from this, and now you are trapped in the cave for now.
Even though I could just theoretically vine to create them back again.
Magic.
You know, I actually have vines surrounding my body, so... I could throw those up as well.
So, who wants to approach?
So just gonna ignore the fact that there's
It's
many
magic.
routes to escape.
You're not getting up.
Oh shit! Wait, it's connected straight to the principal's office.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's what it was for me. Now you see what I mean whenever it was connected to the principal's office.
Oh no, I saw it every single time. I just saw you making the witty comments every time.
No,
See,
wait.
there it is.
Wait,
Man.
someone else draw something.
Some crazy magic.
Throw something there. It's just there.
I got it. You don't even have to draw that. Here, I got it. Alright, here. I got this. It's all good.
Yeah, it doesn't even connect to the office for me. That's
Sad.
weird. Yes. But who's going to approach something first? This is on a rock.
You could have just said there was a cave-in.
I could have done that. But
There's
no.
still ways that we could theoretically get through.
I vote that we have one of Jaden's skeletons go inspect the giant dead body, considering they're very
Roll
dispendable.
for that because
I mean, even your character wouldn't probably be that opposed in his current form to offering up a skeleton.
yeah. Alright, the skeleton is going to go up to here, but then not move any further. Remember, this is soft combat.
So this is combat right now.
Soft combat. There's no
Okay.
current enemies.
I'm gonna attempt to use my Believer Stone then.
Well, you can
Well,
already-
that you don't have to use an action on that. That's just instant.
Hold on, wait,
Yep.
don't grab it. It hasn't been shuffled.
See if I can get anything good. Like a fucking mandragora, just something hilariously loud.
Alright, you got the...
Yeah, transfer.
Anytime you are hit by a critical, your race is randomly changed.
Oh. But that's actually.
Interesting.
But dude, that's an armor. If you want to swap out your current armor for that armor,
Yeah,
you get
don't-
plus
you-
5
let me
stamina.
look at it.
You aren't currently wearing that right now.
Yeah, you can get plus 5 stamina if you change into it though.
Okay, what is my armor I'm currently wearing? Just the vines?
Yeah.
Woven together, these vines have been infused with magic to protect you from thriller. You know, we haven't really been factoring that in. Is that even good?
From direct blows.
Well, I mean,
it's not meant
think
to
about
actually
it.
do
Your
anything.
race will change, so you won't get your additional.
Well, no, he keeps
Yeah,
his
it's actually
spell
really
abilities.
bad.
It's not like
it's
that
only
just.
for 5 extra stamina? That's kind of bad.
The elf ability doesn't change anything. Like, it's not like he
Yeah.
loses his 2 spells in that situation because
Yeah,
they've already been attained.
Do
But
one of you guys want it? I'll be willing to trade it.
he loses his
now.
Runekeeper.
I'll offer it up for you guys to like take.
You
you
don't
want
have to wear it. You can just keep it. You don't have to use it.
Well, you know.
Well, it's really advantageous for me to be elf and nobleborn because essentially speaking, anytime anybody rolls a critical, I get a bonus action and you get a bonus action.
I'm definitely not taking it.
Okay. Do you have any armor? Oh, yeah, you do.
Yeah, I have armor. It's somewhere down here. Oh, there it is. It's makeshift armor.
Have you been factoring that in?
Yeah. No, I just got it. I bought it
Oh,
from the
okay.
shop. Alright, so that's, Rossage is your turn.
Okay, well.
This is, you can't, like, get to this when it's on top of a rock. Unless you climb up.
I use my vines to drag him down now.
Ooh.
I should have stuffed the dodgeball in my pants so I can have an extra one to throw at people.
No, you would stuff them in your shirt, obviously, not your pants.
Yeah,
What are you talking
not
about?
pants, come on.
Can I roll to see if I stuffed one in there?
Well, you can roll.
See if I stuffed one in there? Considering I love dodgeballs, apparently.
You have 1 dodgeball.
Oh boy, I'm saving
apparently
that
you had
badly.
apparently you had a lopsided tit for a bit there.
Yeah.
You guys didn't notice, so I'm sorry.
You have a
Apparently I
singular
must be a little
dodgeball.
bit more well endowed than I thought. So there.
Are you gonna use your dodgeball?
I think I'm going to use my observational skills to inspect, let's start slow. We'll inspect Mr. Skeleton right there. The
Alright.
purple
Give me a
inspect it.
roll. You see... you got her 1. So I don't know how to make this bad. Instead of inspecting the skeleton, you inspect Wulf and find out that he's an amazing person. Who's ageless. I mean, not ageless,
No,
ancient.
I should just inspect, like, and I find out he has, like, fucking shingles. No, I see his zippers undone.
Yes,
Like,
that's what you do.
everything. I'm just, like, a little startled by it. Like,
That's
oh,
all you get from that.
fucking the zipper undone. Alright. Well, my ice elementals are going to attempt to make... Well, this guy's gonna make up for
I'm
that.
gonna
He's
make
gonna
that-
also inspect.
I'm gonna make that play into it somehow. I'm gonna remember his zippers undone.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember that too.
Okay. That ice elemental's gonna inspect the purple guy, and since I can speak with it, it's fine. So we can actually share the information.
Okay, it seems just like a skeleton. It just seems like a dead skeleton. Of
A
something.
dead skeleton,
Of
so it's not
something.
an alive skeleton.
That's what it seems like.
Okay, well, I guess I have my turn there. I'll let you guys have fun with it.
You know, like,
Alright.
You know, I probably should have used one of my people to tell him that his fly was down, but I guess that's gonna come back somehow.
I've got no reason to, like, attack them, but I guess I could just be like, it's just gonna be like, oh yeah,
I'm gonna toss the skeleton
I
on my
feel-
back.
I'm gonna say I feel a little bit... Oh wait, is it your... Yeah, it's your turn, right?
It's not my turn. I'm gonna
No, that was
Get-
there.
I'm gonna put this skeleton on my back, and now I can move up to 7, but I'm gonna use my entire turn to move. So I'm going to move right about here. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna be like, I don't know about these skeletons. And I'm just gonna, like, vine these two together like an honor chains, but it's not like it's gonna do damage to them, it's just gonna kind of hold them together.
Alright. Give me a roll. Okay, these 2 skeletons are now tied together with vines.
For no
Good.
reason other than just
For
for
no
the sake
reason.
of it. But,
Nothing happens.
obviously.
Alright, let's see if Teach
wait.
over here has a good idea.
It's Wulf.
Let's see if he has a good idea to not blow everything up with missiles.
No, he's not gonna attack. There's nothing to attack. There's still no enemies.
Did he seriously just throw a 1? I can't see.
No.
He threw a 17. So I guess he had a good idea.
It's not even your roll for him, it's mine. Your roll meant nothing. He's not gonna attack anything. He's just gonna go over to the vine skeleton and look at it.
Is he gonna pull up his fly?
No, he doesn't know it's down. He's gonna inspect the skeleton. That's vine.
He's gonna notice, oh shit, it has vines on it. Cool.
Yeah, that's
If he
what
got a
he
20, he would also notice his fly was down.
That's what he notices. That's Wolf's turn. It is now back to Ross's turn.
Okay, in that case... well, I don't want to erase any dead bodies. So...
By the way, Jaden, you made this complete horseshit. You said a giant roar came from down here, and if nothing's living, you just completely bullshitted yourself.
Oh, I didn't bullshit myself. You just aren't smart enough to think of what...
Well, no,
made the roar.
I know which thing made the roar. It's just a matter of...
Why the fuck isn't anyone doing it?
It's
What
just a
made
matter
the
of...
roar?
In an
I got
RP
to
sense... In an RP sense, all of us would just be incredibly confused because you said something that just doesn't make remote sense.
Everyone is very stupid.
Alright. I'm gonna attempt to climb the rock to get up to here.
Alright, give me a roll.
Yeah, he doesn't
They're
have
gonna fall on
vines.
my face.
He doesn't have vines. If it were me, I would just be able to be like, nah, I don't need to roll for that vine. No, I'd still have to roll for vines though.
That's a 14. You're going to be able to climb up to here, but you're gonna climb onto this rock.
But I climbed farther than I wanted to go. How did I do that?
You're incredible, that's why.
You're
I actually did more than I wanted to do, but that's fine. I guess I get an even better view for 14. Sweet.
Oh no, this is the highest point. You're like lower than what the skeleton is.
Okay. Well then,
But
I'm
you
up here
can't-
now.
You can now hear the other person that notices that there's another one down here.
That is
Okay.
also in the same situation in all likelihood.
Well then, can I shout something?
Give me a roll.
Okay, I'm gonna tell everyone that there's a skeleton down here as well.
Okay.
I think it's suspicious. Yeah.
Okay, you shout to tell that there's a skeleton down here, and everyone hears you.
Okay, solid.
These two will now move up without having to use a turn. It'll
Alright.
just move to there.
My ice elemental will also attempt to climb up the rock with me.
This
I
one?
mean, it kind of levitates, so I guess it might have a better chance of doing that.
Nope. This elemental tries to climb up, but just can't seem to get up.
It falls, and since it's icy, it just kind of slips down,
Yep.
slides across the rock.
It gets almost there and then just slides down.
Good.
Wow.
Good times.
It is now blocking the path to the skeleton.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Well. Good times. I'll end my turn there.
You'll end your turn there. My character is... These skeletons are going to move up. My character in this skeleton is going to move up. My turn is over.
Okay. I've got nothing to really do. I mean, I can attempt to go over there, but I can I can probably see that path is blocked by the ice thing, so...
You can slightly move the ice elemental out of your way if you felt like, but now you're getting blocked by 2 more skeletons.
Yeah. So it's just a matter of... I could just maybe go to, like... there? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then as a party trick, pull something out of my hat, because I've got nothing else to do.
Oh boy, and this could be very dangerous.
I mean, I don't have to use the spell. That's the advantage of the hat. Force pillar. Okay.
You can make wall terrain.
I can make walled terrain.
Do you want to make a wall anywhere?
I mean, how tall is the wall?
It's like, give me a roll, because yeah, you still need to roll for it anyway.
It does play into it.
Yeah.
How tall it is, because I do have an idea, but 11.
11. So it goes to about like, it'll be like 3. No, it'll be 4 foot, a 4-foot wall.
Where do you want to make this wall?
See, my initial idea was just because, again, before my guy was kind of uneasy and he used the vines on those guys, so maybe this time he's kind of feeling uneasy about this super big skeleton, and so he would attempt to wall him in, one on each of the middle sides of him, so that it would essentially wall him in, but the problem is that
range for that.
for force pillar, it has 10 range. That I'm close enough to be able to hit all 4 sides of him, like one on each side of him.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why I asked how tall it was. I don't even know if 4 feet is enough to block that guy if he gets up.
It is not enough. Well, if he gets up, you can tell that the beast is bigger than that. So you're not going to use it? That
Well,
ends your turn.
Well, no, I'm gonna use it anyway, because why not use it anyway? What's the disadvantage to using it anyway?
Alright, so...
Well, if you get a 1, you're gonna block like me, and it's gonna make me fall off my rock.
No, you got an 11, so,
I don't know.
put up your wall.
So all 4 of them are connecting to the principal. Hold on, I gotta grab the
Yeah, just use
round
the tile.
tile. Round tile, Control C. Alright, so the idea was to put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, I guess. I don't know.
Put 1 on me.
Well, man, I don't know. The attempt is to block
You
him
can roll
off.
the
I'm
move
not.
out of the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the move.
The idea is to put 1 on each side just for the sake of blocking him in. But
I'm definitely... I just like... whoosh.
you did an amazing job moving out of the way.
I
You did
moved
like a ballerina
closer to
spin.
it too. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I moved closer to my destination, which was right here. Well, okay, it's now
That's-
Ross's turn.
Alright. I'm feeling a little bit uneasy about what you're doing over there, Jaden, so I'm gonna use my expert vantage position to inspect you.
Alright. You think I'm going over to inspect the giant thing.
Good.
However, you know that he is now.
That's not the case. My other ice spirit's gonna attempt to climb up with me again.
Alright.
If I can actually drop the dice. There we go.
It makes it... It slides up and it makes it to behind you.
Okay. My other ice spirit's just gonna sit here.
Alright.
That's it.
That's it. So for my turn, these guys are also just going to be using their turn to move. They're going to make it to here. And they're going to stand like that. If I can make that positioned right. And I'm going to use my turn to just stare intensely at the beast. Okay, I don't even stare intensely at the beast. I stare intensely at that wall.
You can stare intensely at the fly that
It's
is
a fly.
suspiciously open on...
Why did everything go quiet? That's good. Pause the recording real quick. Alright, it's unpaused. So,
Whose turn is it anyway?
I don't... I think that...
You just moved up to it.
So, I remember Ross was saying something and it just got cut off, but I don't remember what even, so...
Yeah.
We'll just start it as
Oh,
Ross's
you were
turn.
trying to inspect it. You were trying to inspect him.
We'll just start it as Ross's turn.
Okay. That's what we were doing for the past little bit, Zuper. Oh,
Nothing.
right now. I can't pick up the die.
Yeah, you can. Just pick it up.
Definitely not picking it up.
Yeah, you are.
Am I? I can't see
Yes.
myself picking it up.
Stop picking up the die.
What I really wanted to
Yeah.
do... What I really wanted to do with these force pillars, by the way, but I wasn't sure if you'd let my character do it, was surround your character by all 4 of them.
Not with that low roll. Hell no.
Basically, because that would entirely ruin this encounter. Because
Wouldn't. I can still do it.
you could still start doing your thing, but your character would be unable to leave that spot.
We're just for Ross again.
Let me tell you, it's going great.
This axe is just gone. We don't even have to worry about it.
Let me roll to see if it appears within the room magically.
It doesn't.
Okay.
And these don't need to be here either.
Alright, close enough.
Did you delete those?
What, do you want me to rewind it to put them back? Does it really matter?
No.
Alright. Well, with my turn, I'm going to inspect this spoopy skeleton that's sitting down here.
Right? It looks like a skeleton. That's all you can tell.
Okay, and my ice spirit's also going to inspect it. Gonna get a second opinion. Right off the board.
Let it come back. It also just sees skeleton.
That's 16, man. It's just a shitty skeleton.
Because it is just a shitty skeleton right now. There's really nothing to see.
Can I see what killed it?
No.
Can I get any hint as what possibly could have killed it?
An arrow to the knee.
Damn it. Of course. I knew it.
Long time.
Alright, well, yeah, that's about it.
Alright, that's your turn.
That means it's your turn, so just do your shit, goddammit.
Come on, Zuper, you gotta do something.
No, I can't, because it's not my turn. He moves before I do.
Oh, well, you know.
Oh, my character tells you.
I would attempt to stop him. It's just that I can't
Can't.
really... Well, I could interrupt Hand of the Deep to try to trap you in vines. But other than that...
Alright, my character touches this. It shouts out a huge roar. And I gain my 2 things.
You are now a Herald of Bones, though, so that means that you are now in your skeleton form. Therefore, you don't have muscles, so I will consider you to no longer be strong, because fuck you. You don't have muscles.
Yeah, I don't need... Well, I mean, I keep skin on. I don't just like melt it off and...
But going into your ageless form means that you have become a skeleton.
I'm gonna roll to keep my skin.
It's essentially roll to see if you can keep the strong attribute, because I'm really trying to ruin that for you. 2.
Nope,
Goodbye, strong. Okay.
I'm not strong. But I'm keeping my skin, but I'm not strong. Combat has officially started.
Are you now attacking us?
I will not. I will attack you, but all of these things get up. They all get up. They all start moving. all skeletons.
Are they shitty skeletons?
No, they are not shitty skeletons.
Are they angel skeletons?
Yeah.
So we have to knock off their head.
Yes.
But wait. They lose 8 health, right?
No. I lose 8 health, but I also gain 8 health. My stamina basically comes out to normal, but I'm starting with more stamina.
Yeah, but the skeletons usually have 1, right?
No.
These skeletons usually wouldn't have 1, but the thing is that now you've made them into agelesses, presumably. And what that would mean is that they'd get -8 because of that attribute.
Huh.
Yeah.
So literally,
But
if we
these-
just knock off their head, they instantly
These
die.
are... No, as long as it is intact. It doesn't have to be attached to their body to live.
Great.
If it's an arrow shot through it, it'll still live. It has to be smashed.
Actually, an arrow shot through it would shatter the skull, therefore making it no longer intact, because intact means completely unharmed. So if it's harmed at all, they die.
Yeah.
That's what intact would mean. So that actually isn't as powerful as you think. If we can all damage the skull, they die.
Interesting.
Actually, does that
Alright.
apply to you? I'm gonna say that doesn't apply to you because that would be too strong, but whatever. If we could just slightly damage your skull, but, you know.
Yeah.
Is it the skull in your inventory or the actual skull you have?
No, this isn't.
On your head.
The skull in my inventory is something different. It's what I used to, like, give this thing more power. I just threw at it and it ate skull and bones. Those things aren't in my inventory anymore. The skull and bones are
Mhm.
gone.
So they're robot bones then.
Yep.
Alright. Well. Now what?
The giant beast is going to roll to move out of, just see if it is strong enough to just break the wall and move, or have to roll to move. Okay, he's gonna have to roll to get out of it. He can't move this turn. My character is going to move here. My character's gonna cast Fireball on you, Ross.
Well, that's rude.
Do you get 2 actions? You used your action to touch the head of that monster there.
Oh, yeah. You really don't want to give me a move this turn.
I'm trying to
Nope.
cheat you as much as possible, Mr. Boss of this encounter.
You know what? Fuck
Mr.
you.
Monster
I'm gonna
Herald.
pull out a frickin' shirt and hat.
I can't stop that. I can't backseat GM
Oh,
that.
I can't even see it.
Deals 15 damage to foes randomly chosen by the GM in an area. These small missiles shimmer many different colors as they fly out. But that's 5 range. There's nothing in range for you to attack, really.
I mean, you can blow up your skeletons.
Even I'm too far for you to hit that.
Yep.
So
I'm just gonna shoot this rock.
You can shoot the walls that block your guy.
one of
No,
them.
there's like- yeah, I'm gonna aim at the wall. Okay, that wall is destroyed by all of them.
Alright. Good turn.
That's my turn. It'll start as Ross's turn, because I'm not playing party anymore.
Wow,
well,
poor
so
Zuper
just
got
skip
screwed
my
out of his
turn, thanks.
twice.
It'll go Zuper, we'll go you, Zuper, and then Wulf, then...
Poor
and-
Zuper. Just got screwed out of his turn twice.
He has to interrupt moves. He can do whatever he wants whenever he wants.
That's a good point. Alright, well, now that I just see that you're attacking that wall, I guess I know you're kind of going serial.
I'm
Right.
interrupting you with my pocket whistle.
Alright,
Right.
that's your once per combat, so see what you get out of it.
If I got the Bone Commander, my life would...
That's a
I get
white
a
card.
It's a pork for me.
Hey guys, you want some fish yogurt?
Yes. Many other companions, they have access to 4 random companion abilities instead. Oh, it's random too.
That
Oh,
isn't
man.
always a good thing. Remember how shit your companion abilities on you are. That could be seriously worse.
Yogurt, guys?
I don't know.
Let me get this.
I'm glad we have a white pork card.
White for you.
Yeah.
Let's see. This.
That's the
Last
strong.
time I
That's
started.
not the companion.
Let's go here. Well, I know I can't get shitty ones. Please.
You think you can't get shitty ones. There's still gonna be some in the deck inevitably.
Arm
minion.
Bone Minion. Teleport.
Some-
Gem Beam and Freeze. That's actually not that.
Bone minions are shitty bones.
I could get
Teleport.
more Bone Minions.
Yeah, but you can't treat them as ageless ones.
They would be treated as ageless. I mean, they're 1 stamina, so 1.
Well, why would they be ageless? They're not being
Yeah,
summoned
they're
by
not
you, they're being
ageless.
summoned by
They're
him.
not ageless.
Yeah, they're just crappy
Once he
ones.
summons aren't, but
Okay.
You can turn them in ageless.
That he can only turn things into ageless when they die.
what I can my Porc is gonna interrupt again, and I just don't companion. Oop. Let me feel something great here. Alright, back to you, Rob.
Hooray! Alright, let's see what should I do. Okay. Well...
Oh, that happened again. I'll go ahead and have Ross move last then this turn. Give him time.
This encounter will never end. It's impossible.
And then I'll give him time to...
I mean, either you need to speed up your win condition, or we need to quickly
lose
get through that.
faster.
Well, it isn't even a guaranteed loss. We can still potentially win against you. I know what you're doing, and ageless doesn't mean you're immortal. It just means that you are harder to kill. However, at any given point, we could aim any attack at your head, so that would just basically negate any of that possible ageless stuff.
But is your character, is your character wanting to be, immortal?
I mean, the initial plan ahead of time would have been, but the problem is that now that he's a peasant and doesn't remember shit,
Yeah.
it just doesn't make sense anymore that he would have agreed to that.
I don't think my character has any desire to go with that giant pig thing. I think she's
It's
too
not
good
a
for
pig
that.
thing.
Whatever that thing is.
I don't know, you just said you kept your skin, so it does look like a giant
Well,
pig
I
thing.
keep my skin, but that thing is just a bone. Right now I'm keeping my skin on.
Good
Because I
old-
don't want to just melt my skin off and then everyone freak out.
Alright, just for
That's-
confirmation, which is the actual boss here? You or that thing there?
We both are we're like both bosses for this one.
Okay.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna cast a... I think I'm gonna try my miss... Ah, fuck, it's so far away. I don't know. Kind of at a loss here.
I mean, you could still shoot these skeletons here. They're alive now.
Yeah, but they have so much health, probably.
Aim it at their heads.
Yep.
You have to get good with that, though.
I mean, but as long as
Alright.
it damages the skull, because I found the loophole with it saying specifically intact.
Well, I think I'm just gonna launch a bunch of missiles at the two of them. 4 at that guy and 3 at that guy.
Roll.
Actually, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, missiles are bound to create enough splash damage that one of them hits them in the face. Yeah. Let's try that
Nice.
one again.
Nice throw.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a curse
you
go
do
for.
not... Yeah, that is a 4.
It's
so...
not. It's not a crit failure. Either. It's just a 4. But you know.
You're gonna hit the skeletons, but nowhere near their heads. This one isn't gonna get hit at all. Just this one for, just this one for 2.
Alright. As for my ice minion person, just gonna frost bolt that guy, also aiming for the head.
If you keep aiming for the head, if everyone aims for the head, the attacks are gonna be, likely to more miss.
Why though?
Well,
We're well
yeah.
aware of that. I mean,
You
it's not like
are-
you. It's
Your characters don't know what ageless are. You guys just know what ageless are. You wouldn't know to aim for the head.
Oh, but when you're attacking something, you would note the head is gonna do more damage anyway, right? I mean,
All of a sudden, we're just aiming more for the head. Well, how would we learn about ageless?
anybody who's possibly smart would be able to figure out that, hey, head will probably do more damage than body, on a skeleton especially. Skeletons have no innards to hit. Where are you gonna hit them but the head?
Yeah, I'm gonna aim a frost bolt at the head.
19.
Wait,
Not 4.
4.
God damn it.
Alright, you
Oh,
missed.
come on.
19 would have done it, and then it would have confirmed that the head works, so then you couldn't even try to bullshit us anymore.
I told it was a 19, it just cheated me. As for my other ice spirit, I'm also gonna try and get it on top of the rock to get it away from damage.
Alright, roll.
I like my vantage points I got up here.
Yeah, you're nice and easy target in the air. Okay, a 7. It cannot climb up the steep hill, which there is no things to climb. It just stays in. It can't climb up.
Damn.
It's stuck there.
Why did you have to ruin my thing? Alright, so yeah, I think it's my turn now.
Yep.
Well, pull out of the hat, I guess. That's a blank. Yeah.
Ice Blast.
Ice blast.
Blast a target with a burst of frost that deals 11 damage and freezes them, preventing one of their regular actions.
This guy's kind of close enough, because it's like, because of the awkward placement of tiles that have been done here, it looks like it's possible to hit that guy.
So are you gonna aim for him?
I guess, because Ice Blast is the adjacent one, right? So, I mean, I might as well try to roll for it, because otherwise my turn ends right there.
13, you hit him in the leg.
Also, do you still technically count as an ally? Technically?
Me?
He does
Yeah.
not.
I does not.
Does that mean I lose
Wait,
5 stamina?
no.
Because I never gained the stamina for that.
Right now,
whole thing.
all you think I did is I touched it and then like it activated.
Yeah.
Because I haven't attacked any of you yet, so you still think I'm an ally probably.
Well, since that was successful, I interrupt bite. As per usual.
2 damage, no, 3 damage to the skeleton.
3 damage,
and a
alright.
bite.
Interrupt, bash, or well, bash is my bonus. Ross also gets a bonus.
You mean slam?
Slam, yeah, whatever. You get the idea.
Slam. Alright, you're gonna slam into it for, 5.
Okay.
All
That
right,
wasn't
I
high
will-
enough to bullshit a head hit, so, yeah.
I will use my missiles for the same thing I did initially, which is
It's not your... Wait. Oh, yeah,
He gets
you
a
do get
bonus.
fucking
4 on that guy,
bonus.
3 on that guy.
Give me a 1, please, so you can drop your damn amulet. 3.
Just misses.
None of your missiles hit.
God damn my missiles being so damn inaccurate. Also, I take 3 stamina damage for that, which is...
It's actually
Great shield.
funny that only Ross has rolled a critical this entire time, and the only critical failures, I think, have come from enemies or non-essential
Wait,
rolls.
Super, do you take,
No, I've
stamina from
had
your
critical
hat?
failures before.
What?
Do you take the stamina from your hat? Oh,
I don't.
no, you don't.
No
There
stand
have
damage.
been plenty of critical successes and critical failures.
I'm essentially treated like a pork in this situation.
Yep. These skeletons are gonna move. Oh yeah, it's wolves. So Wolf is just gonna missile those two in the corner that aren't vined together anymore.
Why wouldn't they be vined together? Where does the vines go? Explain to me.
Yeah, they're vined together. This one hits for 2 and the others miss because he rolled a 5. God, missiles is bad tonight.
It's bad tonight, but if
Yeah.
somebody rolls an 18, 19, or 20, it'll be basically one of the few ways we can confirm that the head works, because...
Alright, these two are going to move together because they're vined.
It's the only... Because multi-hits are more likely to discover something like that.
This one's going to slide down the slope. Alright, it's a success, and he like barrel rolls over 2 extra spaces. These skeletons are just gonna move over here, blocking your view of me entirely.
Have those become ageless, or are they just
These
still
are
the normal
regular,
things?
normal
Okay.
ones. That's why they're blue. This one's gonna come over here. These are gonna move up. This thing is going to start moving, and it's gonna move right here. The skeleton is gonna move out of the crest up to here. Those two are gonna attack Wolf.
Poor Wolf.
He's going to take 6 damage. This one's gonna attack Zuper. He's gonna take 1 damage.
Woo. The scariness of this encounter.
Cause nothing can happen yet. Ooh.
Yeah.
My Porc is gonna summon another one. And I'm going to move to here and pull a spell out of my hat. No wait, no. No, I'm not.
No, wait a minute. It's just ahead of time. I'm just wondering, did you GM this to be an unwinnable encounter? Because as a GM, you're not allowed to make
No, this
unwinnable
can't be a
encounters. Just so you know, I mean... Because you're very confident that you're going to win this, so I'm just wondering if you made it unwinnable intentionally.
What do I want to do? There's nothing I really can do.
No, you really can't.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could hit Ross.
Wait, what are you
And
doing?
that would make me anti-party to everyone.
What are you doing? Wait, hold up. Hello?
He was a...
Hello?
What?
What's happening?
Nothing.
He didn't
Oh.
do anything yet. He was considering an option.
Ah.
Where he
I heard my
considered...
name mentioned.
Where he was considering hitting you, but he's deciding to possibly not do that because he knows he'll go anti-party at the second that that happens. Therefore, we have the opportunity to attack him, which he doesn't want until... Basically, I think he's going to make this encounter a lot harder, and I don't think that he wants us to attack him until he successfully does that.
Mm-hmm. That's my end of my turn. Yep.
Alright. My turn?
Now, it's your turn. Now I'm gonna pull a random spell out of my hat. Mesmerize. All foes on the battlefield are put into a lifeless trance that lasts until they take damage, or a few minutes pass.
Strong foes may resist this spell and wake up from the trance early. Stronger means actually having mental stability.
Well, who's your foes right now?
Actually,
cast-
yeah. You
Well,
haven't... The second you cast that on us, we'll know that you're evil. So,
And you
we
have
your
no choice
foes?
I'm gonna
Cast it.
roll this before I cast it, though, to see if it'll be strong.
And it says stronger foes. We're
Well, what it
elves
would
at a
be is-
magical school, so we'd have very high mental
What
stability.
it would be is you'd probably have to roll for it, but I'm not gonna cast it.
Because he's too afraid that...
Don't you have to cast it?
No. Well,
No.
actually, no, wait. Your hat, you must attempt to cast it. That's how that hat
Alright,
works.
Sa-da-ba-ba-da-bum.
I'm going to cast it in this direction.
Hold on. Is that still on
It
top of
hits
the
all
deck? No.
foes.
It's not
It
on
says
the top.
all foes, so you don't point
Oh.
it in a direction, it hits all foes. So you need to decide right now who your foes are.
And if you hit the skeletons, they're gonna be pissed off at you.
Yeah, that's true. Your foes are you guys, unless I roll a 1, in which 4. I don't really think anyone would notice a 4.
Well, let's see here. We know you pulled something out of your hat. We would have seen that, regardless. So if we all go into a trance after you pull something out of your hat, we're probably intelligent enough to figure out that it was you, even if that was a 4. I mean...
Yeah.
But unless you roll a 1, you're not going in the trance. So roll to see if you go into the trance.
Yeah.
And if you roll a 1, well then that's just your own fault and you feel like you were just stupid. He rolled an
4.
equal term, so he's not going to go in the trance.
I could also use my shield to sort of counter it.
You rolled a 1. You are now in trance.
However,
Well, now
even
we
though
know that you're an evil douchebag.
even though
No,
I'm in...
that's Wulf.
Oh,
You
that's-
are in trance.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but
I'm
now
gonna
we
roll
know.
Yeah, but that's just because you rolled a 1.
Yeah, but I still did something positive for the party, and knowing that now you are evil, so therefore we can attack you before you've started your plan into motion. Thus increasing our chances of winning the encounter overall.
The plan is in motion is just to have you ask politely if you want to just become immortal.
So, your idea
how
is... Well, the thing is he's probably gonna make Wulf agree to it. Because he's...
Here's the problem.
controlling
Why
him.
is that negative that we become immortal?
It isn't. I'm asking
There's
if you want to become
literally,
immortal.
literally getting the ageless attribute has no disadvantage. It's just a matter of your RP, whether or not your character would agree to that. Because the reason why I mention this is because earlier I mentioned that what he could do to you would actually be very, very good for you. Because if you have infinite time for your life, you'll be able
I
to.
actually would have
there's
plenty
a-
of time to
there
go
is-
seek out my mother's killer.
There is a
Yep.
100% chance you find your mother's killer because you are immortal. There's no reason for your
seriously,
character.
why is this a bad thing? Why would anyone turn this down?
It's just a matter of your character. I mean,
This makes no sense. Who would turn this down?
well, immortality isn't a good thing always. You've
You
gotta.
can kill yourself at any point you want.
I guess yeah. As long as your skull remains intact, so you could kill yourself.
Yeah,
Fuck.
you could just be like, alright, I'm done. Magic spell.
Fuck,
Well,
man.
this is a bad thing.
Next turn, I'll try and convince him
could-
to
could-
become an angel.
Could
Oh,
this
you don't have to convince me of anything. Don't worry, I'll be right down, master. Just
could-
give me like 3 shakes of lamb's tail.
Alright, so as ageless, are we controlled by you, however?
No, angels have their own free will, remember?
What the fuck is the...
I'm just a higher...
So like, would this encounter just end if everybody accepts it?
Probably.
This was not thought through. You
I'm
didn't
gonna attempt to
think
jump down at
through.
full speed to come join you for this. This sounds fucking awesome.
You didn't think this through, actually. Nobody in their right mind would say no. We have to roll for insanity to see if we would not take this offer.
Alright. Roll for insanity, Ross.
No,
I can't roll for insanity. I'm glitched. The game froze.
nobody in their right mind would not accept a deal of immortality, especially controlled immortality, where they can give up at any given moment. So we'd have to roll for insanity.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I gotta rejoin so I
Alright,
can roll
and
this
You-
dice.
roll for insanity.
You made the deal. You made the deal too good. I was thinking when you initially did it that we wouldn't have free will, and that's why it wouldn't be something we'd want. But I mean, rolling for insanity, yeah, 16. I wouldn't
You're
be
not
insane.
Yeah, but you said your character might not be into it.
Might not be.
But there's no reason for him to not be into it.
Maybe he doesn't
It's sort
want
of
it
just
to
like
be.
accepting free like life insurance. Like guaranteed.
I'm just trying to think of a reason. I'm trying to think of a
got
reason.
nothing.
Is
I got
not
nothing.
going to go with the plan, and he will try to stop people.
Okay, he can do whatever he wants. I'll go anti-party and kill Wulf. He hasn't done anything. He's just been a creepy old man who's just been an awful teacher.
Alright, I can make this harder for the party now. The moment Wulf dies, he's alerted.
The headmaster.
Yep.
Why is the headmaster against this?
Because ageless is a bad thing to everyone.
So,
Why?
well, but then the thing is that now you're mentioning that everybody knows about ageless. So then that means that we would know about hitting them in the head. You have just
Well,
fucked yourself over.
How would that mention it?
Because
I
anybody would
be
know about
telling
ageless.
I'd be telling the party about it, about
Well, yeah.
becoming immortal, but he would be alerted when Wulf dies.
Well, no. My only question was earlier. You said that we didn't know about ageless, and yet you just said everybody knows what an ageless is. Whatever. Just ignore the fact that you contradicted yourself. It's fine.
So essentially.
Oh yeah, roll for
Game
insanity.
crash.
Yeah, you have to roll
Game
for it.
crash.
Ah, god damn it, Ross.
Stop crashing, Ross.
I can't help it.
No.
I'm enjoying this deal too much.
I mean, I even think about it this way. My character has lived a simple peasant life. Wouldn't he want power? This would give him power. This
There's
would
actually
empower
literally
him.
no reason I can honestly think of where anyone would just not accept this.
Wulf
Unless they
isn't,
were really just
because
that disjointed.
Wulf
They're like,
is-
I don't want to live anymore.
Wulf is ancient, and he knows that they're bad. Wulf knows what they are. But Wulf rolled bad, so he didn't get to hit for the head. You're a peasant
Okay.
who lost his memory. You definitely wouldn't know what it is.
I definitely wouldn't know what an ageless is.
And
But
well,
at the
I
same
know
time,
about process.
learning about giving
I'm too young.
immortality, would I gain, like, would you explain it as my character would gain power in some way? Because obviously a peasant would want to not be weak and peasant-like anymore.
That's true. Well, it'll all just come down to my next turn. You can roll
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna roll to see if I'm not insane. Please, for the love of God, do not be insane. That doesn't count.
That would have been a nice 20.
I'm
Oh,
not
it's so
You're not
close.
insane. If you would have rolled a 1, you would have been insane and be like, I'm never doing this. Rah.
I think at that point, I would actually control my ice spirits to kill me. I would be like,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
actually-
my ice spirits are not
actually,
insane, and
that's-
they want to actually be immortal.
Actually, that's the problem of, if he was insane off of a 1, he would, yeah, probably go so insane that he'd be suicidal.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But even
I'd
if
have
he
to be
kills
pretty
himself,
fucking
I can
stupid
revive
not to
him
accept
back.
this sweet deal.
When you die, though, I can revive you back whether you want to or not.
I feel like,
That's
though...
even better. It's like you keep saying more and more that makes this deal even better.
Well, actually, in that case, it could really fuck you over, because if, like, you're an ageless and you live for a really long time and all you want to do is die, he could potentially just force you to be an ageless again, because fuck you. Oh, wait, but no,
Oh,
if your
I
skull
guess
wasn't
so.
If the
intact.
skull...
Yeah,
Yeah.
he can't do it then.
But then he still doesn't have control over me, because then I could just walk away, and if he kills me, what happens?
I break your bones.
Herald of,
They'll-
Herald of Bones is really strong in a party sense, too, because, like, if your party is taking on this invincible boss, and all your characters die, it doesn't fucking matter. I didn't read through this card very well before when I said that my character might not accept this. There's no reason why my character wouldn't accept this, since he's a peasant.
There's
and
no
he-
reason why anyone wouldn't accept this.
Well,
He wants
Ross,
great
take your
power.
turn.
Uh,
You were trying to slide down, and like...
well, yeah, I guess I don't really know this, so, you know, I'm gonna go question, because I saw you touch the giant beast and start roaring at you, so I guess I'm gonna go slide down and try to dash to you to ask you what exactly you're up to.
Oh, wow.
20. So successful, you get all the way over to it.
But you're
Well,
scared.
hello there, matey. How you doing? And since I actually have my sweet speaking vision, you can't talk to me like you're fucking insane.
Well, I
How's it
wouldn't
going,
be
mate?
anyway anymore.
He
yeah,
wouldn't.
that's
He wouldn't
true.
be a pork. He talks actually a bit differently now. Besides that, but
Howdy, Porky Pig. So what's up?
I'm not really a pork.
Okay.
Fool.
you were a pork.
I was a
fool.
pork.
I mean,
I'm
when you
not-
were alive, you were a pork. But regardless of that, go on.
What
Please
do
go
you
on.
want?
You don't know about any of that, so you can't exactly ask him about it. But you could ask him about how he brought that thing back to life, I guess.
I mean, you said you're not who you claim to be.
No, I haven't said anything yet.
Oh.
I just
so
said I
what's
haven't.
up?
I'm not a pork,
Okay.
but I look like a
What
pork.
are you then?
Roll. Oh wait, let me see. You roll.
72. Okay.
Two. All right.
We should stop showing them at the cards, because it's all these good rolls, and then it just gets pushed back to 2.
I'm not at liberty to answer that.
Why wouldn't he
Okay.
be? I thought he was trying to transfer us all into agelesses. Why wouldn't he tell her?
Yeah.
You know, I actually don't
'Cause
want to
she
help
asked-
you now.
'cause
Fuck you.
All she asked was how I revived the thing.
Okay.
She
fair
Okay.
didn't
enough.
ask-
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. We're just gonna say that she said that question instead of the, what are you then if not a pork? Because there's no reason why your character wouldn't answer that.
Okay.
Shut up.
And my other ice spirit is
Oh.
going to attempt to slide down to the other ice spirit.
Okay,
I'm really bad at
your
this.
ice
It-
spirit
rather than
slides down into the corner.
I would have been
Okay,
like,
good.
alright, it goes towards it, but instead of sliding out, it just like tumbles down, taking a shit ton of damage.
Oh yeah, it's taking 2
That's
damage
like-
and falling down into the corner, but now it's just trapped
Wow.
by an ageless.
That's
That
good.
isn't his favorite one, though. His favorite one's the one back
Yeah,
there.
my favorite one's still over there in the corner, who I want to make sure she gets immortality as well, if you're willing to accept her slash him slash it.
It.
It doesn't have a
Yes.
head. How does that work?
I mean,
doesn't
I
have a
guess
skull.
That thing is its skull in the middle, maybe.
Who knows?
It has a core, yeah. We'll say
Yeah.
that core is its... Okay.
Skull. This isn't canon.
So yeah, I'll accept that. I'll be like, oh yeah, you can make me immortal, just so long as you make my buddy over there immortal too. For your ice spirit as well.
Well, is that your turn, just talking to me? asking
pretty
those
much.
questions. All right. It's now my turn. I'm gonna tell you about the ageless.
Oh boy.
Uh, because you've already known, I'm not gonna actually tell you about the ageless.
Okay, gotcha.
And I'm gonna ask, do you want to become one?
That sounds mighty useful. Is it illegal in this world? I actually don't even know.
It's a taboo in this world.
Well,
It's
you
one
know.
of those things that if somebody finds out about you, basically if somebody finds out about it, the Elvish army will come to kill you.
Yeah.
But
the Elvish army thinks that they're bad.
they're the only race that actually is canonically against agelesses, but they do use their full force of an army against them if they find them.
Well, you know, I think I only have one other brother or sister that's an elf, so I think it's all good. I'll live with those consequences. I got a hunt
Wulf
for
can hear
anyway.
this conversation.
Can he?
Yep.
So yeah, you know what the fuck, I'll take it. Just make sure you change my icy buddy over there. I
Alright.
forget what her name is. I
This
think it's
thing
like
walks up
Shannara.
to you,
You're gonna have to like sneeze on him.
and this thing just demolishes your body. It just beats the crap out
Oh,
of
okay.
you,
Yeah.
destroying you. You are dead.
What?
You're dead. You have to die to become an ageless. That's
Oh, that's right.
part
and
of the
then
process.
I bring you back as an ageless. Except
Hooray.
you aren't this. You come back as this.
Well,
because-
Wow.
he will be able to get his skin back. It's just a matter
Yeah,
of he
it's
needs
just
to
melt it off.
he needs to learn how to control the forms.
Yep.
Well, this is a little awkward, but I'm sure I'll get used to this. Also gotta work on that voice.
I mean, it's
recognition, but
it's not even very hard to get your skin back. Canonically, all you need to do is breathe deeply, but you just wouldn't know that yet.
okay. You know, I'm sure this will be fixed in the future.
All
so.
you do is Zuper just sees his ally just get stomped out by this thing.
He's very confused right now, and is probably, at the moment he might be mad, but probably if you explain what happened, he probably wouldn't care anymore.
Yep.
I mean, I could come over and explain
Roll
everything.
to see if you're blind with rage.
Blind with rage, that could be a problem, but...
We'll just have to kick your ass. Oh yeah,
Hey.
you're angry.
Angry,
Well, then
but
that means he
blind.
moves forward,
Is
but
it-
don't worry, the skeleton will have a nice little conversation.
Is it
I'll
angry?
talk this out, I'll talk
Is
this
it
out.
just angry or blind with rage?
I think blind
It's
with rage would be like a really low roll, so that's like
yeah,
angry.
it's like in between.
So, basically, I'm just rather angry, and I step forward, I get blocked by the skeletons, and I'm just kind of swinging like a retard. Presumably, because I don't have... Because you gotta remember that I'm a peasant, I don't have the best fighting skills necessarily.
Nope.
I mean, you can slam and bite people, so apparently you do have some sort of fighting skills.
Apparently,
Wulf
but...
is going to try his hardest to somehow contact the headmaster.
You just said that there's magic cutting us off from everything else.
Yeah, but he's also magic.
Ah.
It's not gonna do anything though, because it's only a 14.
Stupid him. I guess we'll have to fight the headmaster. He'd be a pretty fun boss fight. Poor Fappy, unfortunately. Guess
Did
I gotta
you-
go against...
Did you ever plan for the headmaster to be a fight, or was that just...
The headmaster could possibly be a fight.
Like,
It's not a guaranteed fight.
like the question is that you said as soon as he dies, but the question is, how would he know that he died, anyway?
It's like a bond that they've had.
When did they establish
It's like
this
a bond
bond?
that they had.
Off
They
screen?
take, bro.
He is ancient. He's lived forever. I can name a year and it just happened.
I guess so. Well, you'd still have to roll to see if that year was correct.
Yeah. It just happened in a year that was year.
Alright, whose turn is it now?
It'd be Zuper's turn.
It would be my turn. Well, because I'm currently angry, I can't do much of anything other than attempt to push through the skeletons.
Alright, attempt to push through the skeletons.
That's all I've got. I mean,
I
because
just like how I'm sitting over here with 100 stamina and I'm not gonna lose a single bit of it.
9,
You're not you're gonna push through this skeleton.
but then that kind of just stops me up for the turn, probably.
Yep.
So like I push through, but then I get tired, so I stop to take a breath.
Wolf.
Was that a bite?
That wasn't
No.
a bite. It was just a push through.
Okay.
Wolf is going to run up right to here. What?
He gets another turn?
No, that was him trying to just contact
Okay.
during a turn. All right, he is going.
Does he know? He doesn't know your character's evil. He just assumes that that elephant did that to him, probably.
What he saw was me snap, and then the elephant crushed her.
Ah, okay. So he is now aware.
Yes.
Okay.
He's going to blink to try to get to me. Because it's an interrupt. He'll be able to blink. but he's
Even
gonna
then, he
blink-
wouldn't,
He's gonna blink over here.
and he wouldn't get a
Okay.
bonus action off it either. So, yeah.
Alright,
Obvious.
your turn, Mr. Skeleton.
Alright.
You
This is
can
gonna be a little
either
bit awkward.
you can either talk to Zuper, or beat him down, and then I'll just bring him back.
Well, I guess I can have a nice little conversation with Zuper. So, you know, Zuper, I have this nice little thing in my inventory right over here. It's a twin dragon amulet.
Yeah, actually, I was wondering about that. We have the Twin Dragon Amulet. That means we share everything, doesn't it? So that wouldn't that?
You don't
Wait.
share attributes.
Okay, we don't share attributes, but it's like
Yeah, but I just want to show it to you.
We have
because
a
it's
literal-
obvious that I'm the person with the twin
Yeah.
dragon amulet. You would know what it is.
we.
So yeah, here's
Yeah.
my twin dragon amulet, Nate. I'm right
Uh,
next to you.
Roll to show
So I'd
him.
really have to fuck this up in order for you not to see it.
Well, he's also gonna have to roll to see it because he's again in a rage. Okay, you drop the amulet. It breaks.
Well,
Did I see him drop the?
You did not see him drop it. It is
Of
a
course
one.
not. Alright, well, I'm gonna have my little blue guy over there, my favorite little spirit. He's gonna dash over to try to join in on the fun. Oh, I got a little bounce on that one.
Okay,
One.
another one.
Oh God, Russ. I mean, it can't die though. It's so you
He's
just.
going to dash, and then dash back into the wall, dealing itself 5 damage.
5 damage, alright.
Well, it's immortal unless
That's
its head gets
close.
destroyed. But
No,
Okay.
it's not ageless yet.
you said no. He just said it will be ageless if. Okay, but you'd turn it into an ageless if it died
Yeah,
though.
it isn't
so.
ageless
Yeah.
yet, but it's
But wouldn't it
weak.
disappear?
You still got this one over here.
It doesn't.
Yeah,
though. I
I don't
mean,
really care about him.
It would still turn into a pile of ice or something. So it
And
would
then
still
I'd
have
like-
some form.
Yeah.
Alright, that other ice spirit's gonna dash over to Zuper and also try to show off that that's me. Because the ice spirit is also a representation
And
of
I
myself.
hope he gets another one.
If
If
he
I
rolls,
get 3 in a
okay.
row, that's a hat trick right there.
Okay, a 5. Your spirit dashes. It knocks this skeleton
Oh,
into this skeleton,
Okay,
doing
that-
no damage to them anyway. And it makes it look like this skeleton punched Zuper in the face.
oh, good. Thanks, Ross.
Okay. Alright, I really tried to help you there, but honestly
Alright.
it was just a...
Well,
It's
wait a
not
minute.
gonna do damage. It's just an annoying
Well,
punch.
when were you gonna take your turn? Oh,
Me?
probably
My
now.
turn is on the yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like talking isn't gonna do it. So,
I mean, talking can still do it if you give me another turn, Jesus.
Well,
I just
talking,
fucked up a
it's
little
just
bit.
a weird thing in this situation.
I'm going to have my Porc, who loves this yogurt, to teleport and switch places with Zuper.
Alright. They are about of similar size, roughly. Because porks are pretty tall beings. And what the fuck
That's
does
a
it say
reroll.
specifically? The space you want to teleport is a no-target similar size. It doesn't even mention. It literally just says if you choose to, you can. So it's
Yeah,
not.
he's gonna choose to. They've now switched places. He's over here by, he's by himself. I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, hey, guess what?
What? Alright, not that voice, but what?
I'm gonna hit you with my wand of limited possibilities.
I could do anything.
Okay, I hit you with my wand of limited
That's
possibilities,
5.
dealing
That
5 damage.
that-
Take your 5.
that gets rid of the shield, and it does 4.
And then I cast Yodel.
Wait, it actually does damage now?
Yes. I release a powerful yodel that deals 9 damage and prevents a target from casting a spell. Oh.
Ah, shit, you
You
completely...
take an additional 9 damage.
You basically completely shut me down, too. Because if I can't...
Yeah.
If I can't use spells, all I've got is Bite and Slam. It's my only moves that aren't spells.
So, all I'm gonna tell you is, like, if you're not gonna go the easy way, you'll just have to go the hard way. And then these skeletons are also going to attack you. 2 of mine, and then
One
one
special.
of the
No, this really was a dumb way of doing this.
Why
I
didn't...
gotta
Okay,
admit this.
I'm just gonna ask you, why would you move this guy in and not this guy?
Which one?
The big guy as opposed to this? Because looking at it, this guy's obviously gonna do more damage.
Well, this guy's here, right?
Yeah.
Then he's right next to Wulf, and Wulf can...
That's even better because then Wulf is blocked in, so he can't
Yeah,
interfere.
that's true. And this guy can still diagonal you.
Yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you for having me do more damage to you.
I'm just
I mean, Zuper wants to get beat up right now as a real person.
as a real person, and plus I'm backseat GMing this entire game
Oh
too.
boy, so these 2 are going to do nothing to you at all.
Just gonna like stick
Yeah.
their head at you.
Skeleton is...
Special skeleton does. Oh my
Nothing.
god.
The special skeleton will do 1 damage to you.
What about big fucker over there?
Big
Big
fucker is going to try and stomp you out.
Big fucker can
If he
do a lot of
misses, he's
damage.
gonna step on you.
God
Big
damn it.
fucker is just gonna step on me, doing 5 damage.
I don't even know, like... That's a lot of damage. Oh, only 5? That should be like 10.
Oh my god,
That's
you
a
are...
pretty big squish mark right there.
You just... you unsuccess... Come on, that could have actually finished it right there. If any of them had been high.
Oh man, God. Alright, now it's your turn, Zuper.
And then my blind rage, especially since I just had things beating up on me.
I think you're still in blind rage, but still.
I mean, I'm
just
still
pissed.
angry in a way. I mean,
You can come say hi to me.
now I'm in a situation where I would actually probably be attacking with my force, but I can't cast spells, so I'm only gonna bite and then attempt to slam if bite hits. Bite does hit very well.
Bites
Who
with
is-
7.
I didn't even choose a target.
Yeah. So what's your target? The giant thing, me, or this super skeleton, this, the ageless, or this 2?
Probably you. I think he'd be most angry at you.
Well, that's not true. Necessarily. I saw this thing stomp you out.
But you did
Yeah.
see me snap. Well, no, Wulf saw me snap. You didn't.
I wouldn't have seen that. I would have only seen the Skelefelk, so I would be super mad at it probably.
So you're gonna
Okay,
fight the
fair enough.
skeleton?
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna die from 7 plus whatever Slam is gonna do, unless Slam crits.
It's still not gonna kill it. No.
18.
That's a
No.
powerful couple of moves, though.
The Skelefelk is not amused at your puny attacks.
Okay. Oh. There's that. That was my turn. I don't have any logical thing I could do because I'm surrounded by skeletons. I can't shoot fireworks at it because it's canon that skeletons are immune to fire, so... That's it. That's all I could possibly do.
Oh yeah, you still have your Believer Stone if you want to use that, Ross.
Oh yeah, why not?
You want to use it? Alright, hold on.
Why not? I mean, it's not gonna give me anything important, but I guess it'd be funny.
And before it does. You
Press.
have a Ruby Press. Anytime you spend shield, you gain 100 gold.
That would have been really nice before you only had 6 shield left.
Plus
Jesus.
35 shield.
Oh, plus 35. Oh, that actually is good then.
Ew.
That's not even fair, man. That is broken.
Oh, you better believe it.
Puts him at 31, and he still has the ice shield. Oh wait, no, that puts him at 41. Yeah, and he still has the ice shield, so he would still be generating ice elementals.
Although because his his
I can't
shield
do
was
wield
broken,
shields.
so he's gonna have 35. Because his shield was definitely broken when this thing stomped him out.
Yeah, fair enough.
But that would
Which
summon
means I got
another
another ice elemental if you want to give me another one.
Technically, it was at
Better play
6.
matters.
Technically, it was at 6 stability, and it started at 30, so that would summon 2. But
Alright, so I'm gonna attempt
It's gonna
to
be over here. What are you
push
doing?
myself past you.
Roll for it.
Can I get another action on top of this?
It depends on your roll.
yeah,
Oh.
I mean, what do you want out of this?
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. Instead of doing that, I'm gonna cover myself in my mother's quilt and then push past you.
Alright. Give me a roll to put on your quilt.
I guess that would.
Alright,
Identify
you
you.
can put on your quilt, now roll to push past.
Okay.
Okay, you start walking off this way. Confidently you think you're going through me, but in reality you're going the other way.
Oh,
You could have. You know what you could have done? You're the only person in the party with Wind Blast, so if you would have used that, it would have been pretty.
I guess that could have worked too.
I'm just gonna tint yours a yellow so we don't mix yours up.
Alright. Now I'm gonna have my ice spirit run over to me, sprint over to me. This time actually working.
Wow.
Okay, this ice spirit is going to trip, taking 2 more damage along the way.
Okay, you're just being a dick to it.
You're
It
the
needs-
one rolling low, man. It has 2 stamina. I don't think you want it dashing anywhere. 'Cause if it breaks before I can make it an ageless, it is not becoming
It's a problem because that core would break with the ice, so it has to be a very delicate death to kill it in the proper way.
Okay, then this other ice spirit's gonna dash to me as well.
Oh boy. Let's see what happens with this one. Okay, another 4. It can dash out, but it's like hitting the walls as it leaves, taking 2 damage, and it'll make it to here.
Okay. I don't even know what their health is anymore for that guy.
Oh, that
think
guy
it's
has 6. Yes. No. That guy fell and took 5. So this guy's at 3.
Oh, that's good.
But this one is at 10 and it's next to you.
Oh boy. Good. Well, alright, well then for that guy can go dash and provide assistance to my favorite.
I love how hilariously quick it was to get Ross to be an ageless, but then for me it's this huge ordeal.
Alright, you got it to here. Is that your end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Wulf is going to
Is your guy going to attack my spirits? Or does
My
he
guy?
just not
No.
care?
My guy?
Okay.
Because
He doesn't care
like,
about
you
them
already
tripping
agreed.
all over the place. Why am I dashing then? There's actually no purpose.
Exactly, you're just dashing. Because, like, why not?
Well, the idea was that you wanted to get the ice elementals near you, so it would be more obvious that that might be you, which might calm
Oh, yeah,
down
that's
my
true.
character, and it's a whole problem now. But then again, I'm completely surrounded, so it's not like I can really see that well anyway.
Wulf is going to arcane missiles the, Skelefelk.
Skelefelks are immune to magic, so that's really
Oh,
stupid.
they are?
If you remember from Porc Hunters, yes, they are immune to magic.
Oh, yeah.
And he doesn't have a melee attack.
Alright, he'll just punch it. Punch it in the face.
And yeah,
See
since
if it's
he's
a really good punch.
since he's really old, he would definitely know that they're immune to magic.
Alright, so he's just gonna punch it. He's not even gonna reach his face. He's gonna hit it in, like, the leg for a 1. Oh man, I'm glad I put this here when there's everyone who uses magic in here.
Yeah,
Actually,
but you
how
didn't
on earth
know
were we
that.
supposed to win this without, like...
And I would
the
have pointed
yellow
that out. Even if I was fighting it, I would have pointed it out just for the sake of it being
Yeah.
important information. So yeah, it would be unkillable by us except for me. I'm the only one.
Well, don't worry. It doesn't have as much as I do. It hasn't. It's been in here a while. Whoever rolled a 1
Oh, I didn't actually. I just threw the die
Alright,
up there.
it's my turn. Alright, the Skelefelk is going to again try and just crush Zuper.
Give in to the crushing, Zuper.
If it rolls a 20, Zuper won't be able to become ageless because he'll be crushing the skull.
Oh no, okay. It was
All right,
saved.
Just a number
You got
1.
crushed for 10 damage.
Alright, we're getting there.
Don't worry, Zuper. You'll be ageless before you know it. You'll be celebrating Life Day before you know it.
Christ,
Alright,
man.
I'm going to back up. And,
Yeah, can you like back up a lot so I can actually squeeze in there?
no, you're like still behind me. I'm casting Fireball.
That's
at
a
Zuper.
bad decision. Oh wait, no, they're all skeletons. They're immune to that. Okay, it's fine. They're immune to fire. Skelefolk is immune to magic altogether, so they're safe. 18.
Alright, you're taking that 10 damage.
Maybe even more. I don't fucking know that.
Yeah, 11. Alright. Magic trick time.
Hopefully it's a blank card. Hooray! And it is. Okay, no, it's disgusting. Oh my god. This does nothing.
Oh man. Alright,
What could
do
you
I wanna...
possibly do with this?
You know, out of curiosity.
Oh no, but you have to.
fast.
There's not even an option to not. You have to disguise.
I don't think a single other one of the Rayjacks is an elf. So yeah, this literally has. There's no repercussions to this being a bad thing.
Yeah, actually, we used the elf tile for that guy, but he wasn't an elf. He was a kobold.
Yeah.
Canonically, none of the other races have any feelings toward them because they haven't gotten to that point where they've addressed it.
Oh man, I know what I'm gonna transform into, but if I do, everything in the room is dead.
Don't turn into the silver snake of Silvermine Mountain. I know exactly what you're going for. You have to do his voice perfectly to do that.
It doesn't have a voice.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why it's impossible.
Yeah, even as a GM, I wouldn't be able to do that though.
You'd have
Alright.
to roll a 20 to become the silver snake of Silvermine Mountain. I would kill everybody in the room and make them ageless just because that thing has the power to do that. 20!
Yes! Yes!
Well, then you just win the
Well.
encounter. If you
I
success...
have no idea what that even is.
The
so
silver
I
snake of
assume-
Silvermine Mountain is the god of all agelesses. It is the it is the father of all agelesses. It creates them. It was the first ageless. God damn it. You summoned basically Cthulhu.
Well, you know, this works out even better because now we can turn him into an ageless too.
You are now and what should be understood is that yes, he is even bigger than this. He's as big as the cave is. That's how big the silver snake of Silvermine Mountain is. He was as big as a mountain. That's why this is accurate. Oh my god. You rolled a 20. There's nothing I can do to argue with this. That ends it. I mean, simply by being that big, you'd squish everybody into a wall and kill us.
The headmaster just looks.
He would see
He's
the
like,
he
"I'm
would see the
fucking
ground
done."
break. He would know now too.
Hey, Fapster, you see the giant fucking snake?
I mean, we're all ageless now, but he's aware of this. But the problem is he can't get in there to do anything about it. This, like, the snake tail's just like flailing around out here, destroying the shit out of the gym.
Oh,
Like,
man,
what-
I knew I would roll that 20.
How do you even end this? Does it just end now, or
I mean,
That's
what's
not-
your
end of the
explanation? What's your
That's a
explanation?
happy ending. That's a happy ending in my opinion.
so,
That's a very happy ending.
The Grand Master sees this happening, and he's gonna cast Grand Raven's Claw on Fappy to just not have him become an ageless.
Even looking at it,
Fly away,
Yeah.
and then the different Fappy
He's-
spirits fly away.
he's so big
Also-
that his tail would come out and literally obliterate the entire school.
Yep.
Yeah, he'd have to just get Fappy out of there because he's also an ageless.
The principal just crushes Fappy's skull, so he doesn't have to worry about becoming an ageless.
Aww, poor Fappy.
If you didn't tell, I used Grand Raven's Claw. You can understand now.
He's the
why
secret
he was-
catalyst. Yeah.
Yep. Why he wasn't able to be found out by the teachers. Oh yeah, I'm not done growing yet, by the way.
I mean, the thing is,
Oh, now I'm done growing.
it's as big as anything can be. It's so large, they said in the campaign that it's so large that if you were to look up in the sky while it's flying above you, because it can fly,
Yep.
you wouldn't see anything but it.
Yep.
You would not, within your line of sight, you would not be able to see an area that it is not covering.
So, you all turned into ageless. Let's just bring that over there. I'm now God.
Well, you're God until you say anything, because as soon as you say a single word, because it doesn't speak or do anything other than...
Hey, that Porc you brought in
Exist.
is also now an ageless.
No, he
Porc.
just vanishes. He just like poof.
Yeah, because technically
Alright, well,
the encounter
I
ended.
think this is a very happy ending,
Oh
in all
yeah,
honesty.
even these things get to turn into no.
Yeah, this is a real happy ending. This is like the end of everything.
Basically, there's two
Damn.
of these motherfuckers,
how-
Silvermine snakes flying around.
Well, as soon as you say a single word, it's gone, but, you know. Whatever. You say a single word, he's
All I
back
have
to
to do is
normal.
say a single word, and then it was like, whatever, he can go back to teaching us deep breathing exercises for how to fix this.
He actually
No.
does need to tell us about that, because otherwise we won't understand it.
Yeah, I would love to get my skin back, please, sir. And also,
Well,
I think Zuper
As
deserves
soon as
a
I
little
say
bit of
something,
explanation.
all I do is I have to like, I just pick you all up and take you with me.
I mean, you don't have to be the snake.
I
forever.
am a mountain.
You are a
Until I-
mountain, but the question is... Alright, so you grew to a massive size. Is the school completely obliterated and it's open to the sky now?
Yep.
Okay, so you could just fly away.
So that lady you gem licked, what happens with her now?
She also becomes a ageless.
Ageless skeleton.
That is
So,
good for me.
That's good for Zuper. The poor elf kid didn't. She was.
What about that kid who died in this classroom over here? Does he become?
Okay,
Oh,
can
ageless?
Mr. Crocodile be ageless too?
The crocodile escaped from the
No!
school.
He was able to get through the sink. Oh, that's an even better ending.
That-
Good for
that's-
him.
Yeah, he actually managed to fit in that
Good
sink.
but-
for him. What about the prostitutes?
Wait a minute.
Prostitutes
Actually,
got
the
crushed by
the
rubble.
question is though, is that the crocodile can control time. It would have infinite time to go through that drain, actually.
Exactly.
Good
But
for
the
him.
little girl, when she saw this, monkey fish came up. It came to life. It was like, I won't let this happen. And snapped the girl's neck, break that.
You snapped the girl's neck, but her head's still intact, so therefore...
Yeah, because monkey fish didn't know that. Monkey fish just feels bad now. The school sluts got crushed by rubble. These all became ageless. This became ageless. The two bad teachers became ageless.
That kid I almost sort of didn't save. Did he become ageless?
No, the kid was murdered. Like, murdered and then, like,
Actually, though...
mutated beyond the point where he would become
So,
more.
what you've just done now makes an interesting campaign. What if this became an ageless base of operations, and later we returned this as an elvish army trying to stop this
But
hideout?
the thing is,
What if I come back as another Elvish Rayjack family member? I have to kill Sophie.
what we have to do...
Ooh.
But they wouldn't
You'd
stay
have to
here.
remember Sophie's
the
stats. She's
thing.
pretty
have
OP
to
now.
rebuild. Because
I doubt that
kinda
they'd stay
busted
here.
through the roof, and we can use the map again, but it'd have to be a different location.
I mean, I just kind of doubt that they'd stay... Because why would they go through the effort to rebuild this place? They could just
Plus,
go...
I'm pretty sure if this is an elf school and they see the frickin' Silvermine snake busting out of the ceiling...
They're aware of this, then.
They're
There's no way
aware.
the Elvish army would
Is the
not...
real Silvermine snake upset that you disguise yourself as a giant Silvermine
The
snake?
real Silvermine snake just wants to turn all into ageless.
Yeah, it's
So
literally...
he's fine with this situation?
I mean, it's a god. It has conscious thought. I don't know if it would get mad at you impersonating it, but...
It might.
Yeah, seriously, you're impersonating a
But
god.
at the same time, you did create a bunch of ageless, which it would be very happy with.
It's like, you know, you sort of, like, blew the cardinal rule, but in good name, I guess? Also, I'm just gonna throw this out of the board so I can actually see
Don't
things.
throw this out the board. I'm a giant
I want to be able to see these
flying
guys.
snake. You don't get to control me. I'm God until I speak.
Can you please move, God? Thank
But
you.
basically, what happened was once you're all crushed, I just all gather you up and fly away.
Yep. This is a
Except-
happy ending, in my opinion.
Except for Fappy was dead. These guys are all dead. The teacher survived.
Overall,
Child's
pretty happy
still
ending.
The
damn
homeless
happy ending.
sluts were killed. The little girl just had her neck snapped, but still became ageless.
Again, a really happy ending, overall.
And then the secret teachers were killed.
I love how what finished this wasn't a good spell. It was fucking disguise. Never did I think disguise would end an encounter. Ever.
Did you think
Would
it would
end
end
a
a
map.
campaign?
Yeah, like, what? How does disguise... I guess it does it by doing that. And your character would probably know what that creature is, because...
Oh yeah, my character has been an ageless for a long time. He knows what I transform into. How do you think I even know how to transform into it?
Exactly, yeah.
Because I've probably seen it.
Everybody in the realm has seen that thing. At some just because of how big it is.
You know,
Well, that works out.
except
I got 3 of these spirits to come along with me, my favorite spirit as
Except-
well.
the bad thing is, if I were the real one, none of you would be the good ageless.
Yeah, we'd all be basically
Because I was
decrepit,
the-
fucked up ones.
Yeah,
Like,
if I was a real one, all of you you'd be soulless ageless. You'd just be wandering around forever in this area.
I mean,
Well,
the entire
So
point...
you're a nice ageless.
Except for you, Ross, because I turned to you early.
Yeah.
That's good.
But this isn't the real one, so we're all free will agelesses that just kind of... We're kind of confused right
Ew.
now. At
Probably follow me because I just turned into a giant fucking snake dragon.
You're like, you know, I think I've lost all my anger now. I really can't be angry at this situation.
Huh, I'm skeleton. My skin's over there. How do I put this on?
I probably would hunk up to explain the whole situation. I probably got this.
I love that this ended it. Oh look, the disguise card's there. And everything. The card that gave me the everything.
Did the Grandmaster die?
No, the Grandmaster became ageless.
Oh yeah.
Fappy died though, because he used
Poor
Red
Fappy.
Blazen's claw to just crush his
He's
head.
probably really pissed off that he's ageless, actually.
I mean,
Well,
he
he's
was
got to
a-
live with it now.
He was at one time he was hated by society.
Mhm.
He was hated
Oh,
by
what happened to
elf
the
society.
cafeteria people in like the special line?
Yeah, the special
Fucking-
line. I told you these were killed. They got
Oh.
killed by the crushing
Hey, well,
flying out of.
I
the
have all eternity to Gemlick, and that's
exactly. You can gemlick with her. You're both immortal now.
good. Yeah.
I think Sophie has the best chance of killing the mother's killer now. She's got this shit.
Which-
Ross,
might-
this is a problem though, because that almost entirely shuts down the entire plot line of finding your mother's killer. Although your siblings wouldn't know
Why?
that, it's just that,
Yeah, your siblings,
siblings
wouldn't
would
know.
be
You couldn't
unaware
tell
of
your
this?
siblings either.
yeah.
This doesn't
Except-
shut down the plot line at all. It's still difficult. No one knows who exactly it is except for Leonard. Only
Except
Leonard has seen the person.
You're all ageless.
But you've
but
got
I'm
eternity.
A hero of bones.
Yeah, I got a long time to look for this person.
Although, admittedly, that person may die before.
Maybe this person is ageless as well.
See,
Maybe.
you
Who
guys
knows?
can't bring people back as ageless, but I can. because I'm a herald of boom.
Well, let's look into your follower.
Yep. You're
Theori-
I just give you ageless, but I'm a herald.
Theoretically, we could at some point become a herald of bone.
Herald of Bone.
It's just
yeah.
we are not currently.
Yep. Mr. Oh no, you're gonna stop me out? Alright, alright. Well, alright, time to step back. Random hat trick. Yes, I drew the heart of the cards. I turn into giant snake monster, kill everything. I
Well, I'm
You
2 for 2
spin
for a
me.
happy ending.
I truly used the heart of the cards.
I think that the only real way to end this, though, is to do that.
Yep. I'm 2 for 2 for the
I did
Yeah.
save
endings.
the table if we needed it.
I mean, if you want, I can just rewind. It's not a problem.
Oh, yeah.
Do we need it?
Yeah. I think so.
I guess we can just save it for the... Shrink this guy
if we
down,
ever
for
do
fuck's
that
sake.
like fight where we have to like come back as an elvish tribe to beat the
It's-
shit out of
It's
like, the
fine if
Ageless.
he's big so we remember it, but just don't have him be that big for when we save the map, because...
Yeah, I know. But rewind time.
Yeah, I did already rewind time.
I
like,
still want to
putting
have
him
all my
there.
stuff. Like if I ever come back as a
That's the reason why I'm
Lost.
saving this, is so that we can remember our stuff.
yeah. I
Let
want
me save it too as soon as
Sophie
it
to come
like
back as a boss.
loads.
It's loaded for me, but... I mean...
I'm at 63%.
Alright, slot... Map to end. Save.
So yeah, 2 for 2 for happy endings for me. Wulf is 2 for 2 for
Zuper.
bad endings for him,
Actually-
unfortunately.
Actually, I'm just gonna tell you, your ending in the previous one wasn't exactly happy, because Leonard
I think
is
it was pretty
alive,
happy
but
for
he's
me.
almost brain dead.
He's not brain dead.
Like, well, he's
He's-
at least,
no, he's not
he's
brain
never
dead,
gonna
he's
be the
just
same again,
He's crippled.
basically. So he's not
mildly crippled,
exactly...
but he's dedicated his life to the 2 elves who saved him and were his
Oh,
first
okay,
friends.
yeah.
They weren't elves. They were dwarves.
Or whatever they were, the
Oh,
goblins.
no, the
Goblins, even though... I guess that, yeah, considering all that happened...
Dedicates his life to the goblins as well as
Yeah.
the mob boss.
Actually, no, kobolds are not... Well, they kind of don't like goblins, but it's just for the sake of, you know...
Well, him in particular, he likes them, so you know. It's all
They
good.
invade their territory. That's usually the only reason why kobolds even attack goblins, is just because... God damn it, you're in my cave.
God damn it! Stop trying to eat my gems.
Exactly.
Hold on, let me save the map as well.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wulf is 2 for 2 for bad endings, unfortunately. Poor Wulf.
I'm 2 for 2 for good, I guess.
Goodish.
Goodish.
and then I have a good-ish, and then I win type of deal. Fuck all of you. I'm a
basically
giant.
fucking won everything.
Fuck you. I'm God.
I mean,
I
to be
love
fair,
the-
you made it so enticing,
I can't...
your win.
You...
You really messed up the final encounter.
Ageless could have been, like, this could have been a fight where, yeah, we would fight, but the problem is that the way that Ageless is worded, there's no reason why anybody who isn't batshit insane wouldn't accept this deal if they,
Or
unless they
elvish,
know,
or like really
Well,
hardcore
you're all
elvish.
elf.
unless they
So-
know who an Ageless is, but we don't know who Ageless are, so we wouldn't know that it's taboo. Well,
Yeah,
Ross would know.
I mean,
but...
I haven't asked if it was taboo, and you're like, oh yeah, it's pretty taboo. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
well.
I mean, too bad. I mean, I want to be immortal. Fuck you.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I
yeah,
mean-
you know, I want to kill my
It's only
mother's
like-
killer.
So if it
No
was
one
like
tells.
More important than
Gwyneth's,
anything
if it was
else.
like somebody, if it was like the son or daughter or whatever that Gwyneth was gonna have, obviously they might not accept that because they would know damn well what an Ageless is. Their mom
If I
fights
would've
them
had
for a
to
living.
If I would have had to freaking involve Gwyneth in here, I don't even know what the fuck I would have done.
See, Gwyneth, if she was here, I mean,
Gwyneth was the
her
wife.
sole job right now in the canon is to kill Agelesses.
Yep. Although Gwyneth would have just seen me and then probably freaked out. Because the last time she saw the dragon, didn't it like, it was
It
in
killed-
the Silverline Mountains where
It killed Xavius. And...
Xavius was killed.
But a happy ending did come out of it, either way. Sort of happy ending.
You call that happy ending? Her friends were murdered.
Well, Xavius died, but nobody else did. It was
Chili Wizzy?
Chili Wizzy, but she didn't care about Chili Wizzy.
Oh! Well, she
Come
cared
on.
enough to, like, carry him.
She cared enough to carry him, but she dropped him. But she only kept him because she was noble. It wasn't like a...
Yeah.
She didn't really care about him. She just didn't want to have somebody
Although
die on her
Dead Bones'
watch.
character was the best in that. Both of his were the best in that campaign.
Whenever Dead Bones plays anything, he's the best at it. And we all know that.
Except for my Margaret voice. I'm Margaret! Oh, I'm also Margaret!
Dead Bones really, he really should be a voice actor because he's amazing at any role that he does. And it is...
I wish I had a tile for the dragon and I'd just turn into it right now.
There's not a tile for the dragon. It's... when I say Silver Snake of Silvermine Mountain
It's
Ross,
too big for a tile.
It's supposed to be a snake, but the way they drew it, it definitely does not look like a snake.
It's a snake.
It's
well,
like a
it says
worm.
the dragon aspect, so
It's-
part...
It is a dragon. It is definitely a dragon, but it has a really long, fucked up neck.
The serpent night dragon.
Well, maybe that's just how they drew it, and
I
they'll
don't
fix
know.
it later.
They drew it
I'm
really
on the
shittily.
second. Well, I'm on the second campaign, and in the second campaign, the first in the wood ones, it returns. The dragon does destroy a village, and turn it into ageless.
Yeah.
I already know that because I accidentally spoiled the on the wiki while I was looking. I just have to get to where it destroys the village, and maybe I'll see better art.
Well, here's the ultimate question of all this. That little girl who got her neck snapped.
She's ageless.
Yeah.
Yeah, because her
'Cause
skull
Wonder if
wasn't
she
destroyed.
was wonder if she was pregnant with Fappy's child before she died.
That
No,
was the little girl!
It was a little girl.
Ross, that was like the 7 Oh wait, no, we confirmed that, wait, we already confirmed that she's an ancient, she just looks really young.
Yep.
So,
Well then, let's roll for it.
she's actually really
Oh,
fucking
boy.
old, but...
Is she pregnant with Fappy? No.
Okay.
Fappy is dead.
Well,
Principal-
Fappy's pregnant with the prostitute, who these
Principal-
three happen to have known. So.
Before the thing, like, breathed. Well, before I breathed and turn everyone ageless. Because that's how it works. I breathe and I can make it
You don't,
people
well,
ageless.
you don't become that being, so you'd have to turn us into ageless the normal way.
But I'm crushing you. You're becoming it.
Yeah, I know, but
But,
it's just a matter of you're not doing
And
it the
breathing
same.
clawed. It just grappled the skull. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And then crushed it.
I feel like that would be
Nice.
actually kind of satisfying to watch, like a Trapinch's head just get like, it's like weird oval head just like crack.
It's just saying, Fappy, Fappy, Fappy.
Somehow that
And,
would
like,
be
well, Fappy's
satisfying, and I don't know why.
It's sort of like crushing a spider.
Well, if you would have fought, if the vice president, no, if the president would have came in, principal, God, I don't know why I keep mixing up the words, but if he would have came in after Wulf's death, he would have broken the magical barrier. You guys could have escaped that way, but you could have expected, Ageless to pursuit, and then, like, would have been a battle through the school, which would have
Oh,
taken
yeah.
even longer.
Oh yeah, Jaden, by the way,
I'm very happy with
This
this
is-
ending, honestly.
this is
That would have
another
been way
way-
too long and exciting.
there's another way you could have dealt with Fappy though. Just remember, he has a top hat on his head. I'm gonna treat that as he's got the same hat as
Yeah,
a hat
he's
rat
regal
does.
top. The
Like-
oh.
You remember how rat hats work is that if you take them off, they just poof into smoke. So that
You
could have
had
also
to
done it.
snap his
Disconnected
neck.
from IRC? What does that mean?
That means that the server wants to kick you, but it's not kicking you.
Fuck you, server.
I
I didn't even get to use.
Oh,
I
wait.
only got to use my bone minion ability and my teleport ability. I was totally gonna.
Ross didn't take any stamina damage. What I feel like for
No,
future
Ross took
campaigns,
stamina damage.
stamina?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, because he
I'll take
died.
once
But
or
Crushed
twice.
his face. But
Yeah,
not
but-
crush his skull. Just
But
I
like,
took stamina damage like once or twice.
here's what I think for future campaigns where we have shields.
Shields need
We
to
don't-
be a
whatever
lot
it says
less
shield,
OP.
whatever
No.
it says shield, we're gonna nerf it.
Yeah, and
Whatever it says on
also
the card, we're nerfing it.
stamina costs should come from your stamina, not your shield. That just doesn't make sense, actually.
But
come
that's
to
how
think
they
of
do
it.
it in the that's how they do
Yeah,
it
but
too.
that
It
doesn't
takes
make
shield-
logical sense. It is a stamina cost, right? I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's like it's a mana cost, or well, it would be, but
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it. Well, it's like their shield is part of their stamina, so it comes out of the shield first. You're the next campaign. You want
GM?
the next one, GM, right? Zuper.
Me?
No,
Or
you don't know
Zuper?
enough.
I mean,
I
Come
could be
back-
a GM eventually.
come
I
back
kind of want
when
to make
you-
one off my board.
No, come back once you've seen the first campaign. The first season of your
well, you don't probably need the whole season, but at least one campaign. Well,
Probably
even
the-
then, he's seen 2 from us. Ours
Yeah, I
just
could
aren't.
probably get it down. I could probably get it down. Maybe a couple more. Learn a little bit more, become a GM of my own board, make my shitty own
And then
board.
we're just gonna be like backseat GMing the entire time.
Oh no,
Yeah.
actually, I'll be able to handle it because my board's going to be very different. It's going to be running by my own rules a little bit.
It's gonna be very bad.
Like, only one person will be able to attack, and he'll be the hero, and he's the only person that can fight. Another person will be the swimmer, only he can swim. Just shit like that.
Okay, I vote to never have him GM. All in favor, say aye now.
Hell?
Oh, we'd have a lot of fun with my board. It'd be a shitty board, but it'd be fun.
It would be such a weird thing to do that. Because, like, oh, he's the swimmer. Okay, he gets to swim across,
to
but
make
the other
things,
ones
like,
don't. But then,
interesting,
what?
Make
Well-
things interesting. 20s to 11s count as critical successes, and 10s to 0s count as critical failures.
See, basically, your map would be a joke map that is non-canon, never.
Oh, absolutely. Remember my map? You remember my map I made.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually... Oh, he probably has seen it, actually, by
I
now.
have. It's horrible.
It's fantastic, actually, but...
It's absolutely beautiful.
I should probably
Also,
stop recording
yeah.
this. This is kind of pointless dribble, actually.